This is what I want to say, bro. It's like God is it's like God. I know y'all want me to work out and run, y'all. I can't. And my skin rubbing together. It do that sometimes, and it's done got raw. I don't know. It's chloride. They were just my ancestors were just talking about a chloride legend. They had my ancestors here. That's why I'm here to tell y'all, bro. My ancestors here cleaning up. It was like justice is here cleaning up some justice that was injustice. I don't know if y'all remember, but I do. But around 1995, 98, somewhere, it was like justice was gone. It was like people committing injustice everywhere, robbing banks, everything, bro. It was like, and getting away with it. It was like injustice died, or I ain't gonna say died, but went dormant for about 20, 25 years. And it's the time now, is the time for it to wake up around 2017, 2018, probably 2012, let me say. Around 2002, yeah, 1998. I don't know if y'all noticed it, but a lot of good people got hurt, tortured to death. I watched that myself. Thankfully, I was in the street, and I was able to see it firsthand, like people plotting on good people and taking them out of here, and any kind of way, prison, death, whatever. They were just taking good folk out of here, and it was like I was like an ambulatory. I'm not trying to help people. They own people taking them out. I'm trying to help them. Hey man, you should get up. You can get up. Where your God at now? I was preaching then. You know, I was always preaching. Right? I told y'all I was like Saints, Saints or Boondock Saints or something like that. I don't think it's Boondock Saints. It might be. But when I would pray, I was still praying and meditating before. I was trying to help people, bro. Like, I wasn't meditating. I didn't know how to meditate, but I was praying a lot. Reading Bible scripture, quoting Bible scripture, and people would be on their deathbed or sick or something, or wounded down. And like, where you got at now? You know, because they be good people. And I done hung with them, and they were just going down. They were just taking out good people. Where you got at now? And I had no answer. It was the most devastating part of my life. I ain't have an answer. Think back though, y'all gonna think back, you're gonna realize a lot of good people went to prison. A lot of people got killed. A lot of people lost their security. A lot of people lost their riches. Good people. And then some of them went on the streets and still lost their life. They succumbed to the street temptations. I mean, when you look at, I was on that side of the field, y'all. When you look at it, there ain't no light at the end of that tunnel. When you done tried all your options and ain't nothing working, it scares you, bro. It's like, where is justice for real? You don't want to talk about it to people. You don't want to tell nobody, but I've been listening to the Astro, and I'm like, oh, this ain't my energy. And I've been trying to cipher through it. Man, it's like the injustice that was done back then, somebody done went back and somebody gone back to get all that. If we finna see a huge, a major, in this lifetime, everybody finna see something amazing, miraculous, and huge take place. It's finna be a huge turnover. You know what? My limb on the other side of the world said this, and I thought she was I thought she was jiving. But I'm just not getting the information. She was right. She said all God's people everything's finna start going good for you and working out. She ain't lying. Me and her got in. I always used to bother. I don't bother no more though. But I started realizing the angel that's within her later. When I mess with my own, I be thankful, bro. When I mess with my own trees and stuff and deal with my own trees, I be thankful. Because the ancestors have let me know before it's too late. And she right though. She right. It's something finna happen. And she gave this information on her site probably about a year ago. I'm just not getting it. But yeah, it's finna be a huge turnover for everybody. Like all of us is stuck and stagnated. It's like we being preserved. We just being preserved. That's why I said don't put too much energy in what you don't have in your situation. Put more energy into building yourself. Like I've been getting attacked. I didn't even realize I was getting attacked. I done got stronger because somebody been throwing magic on me ever since somebody came by my house to visit the other day. I ain't saying it was them though. I'm saying you could tell something was plotted though. Something was going on. But somebody been hitting me with magic ever since. But I just felt it yesterday, day before yesterday, and they started, and it hit some of my trees too. But I mean, some of the limbs on the tree as well. Somebody been throwing somebody good though. Somebody got a lot of power, bro, and they on the wrong side. The reason why I say they on the wrong side because they're an angel. Gotta be that kind of power. That's angel. That's angelic power. That ain't witch or warlock. That's angelic power. And if you're in a dark place and you still holding that power, then that means you misguided somehow or something. I mean, it could be wrong. This is anime stuff. I'm just trying to study the energy, y'all. I don't know, but I do know it's finna be a leaf turn, and something's finna go down. So all of you who on preserve, take care of yourself. Read, pray, and meditate. Read the Bible, pray, and meditate, y'all. I know somebody sent me a message talking about we need to pray. I pray all the time. But I think the energy, oh, never mind. It's because my network's wrong. Never mind. I keep hearing this name, Toe. I remember somebody used to go to school with the name Toe. There's been a lot of people on my ass, y'all. I'm glad I ain't never really dealt with. I don't deal with people like that. But they were throwing magic back to back. Like somebody would hit me with the magic, whoop, 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 tearing me up. Bro. I'm like, oh my God. And I ain't even realize they were hitting me so much until yesterday evening. It was like, you dead. It's like, let's say they throw some swords. Let's say somebody throw 10 swords at me at the same time. Like they throw them all. And that last one hit me, boom. But whoever did it, they regretted it though. They regret it now. Whoever was good though, like you can tell whoever this was, they get paid real money. So I might be tripping, y'all, but I feel like somebody went above and beyond and paid somebody some real, I'm talking about up there, maybe even $1 million. And somebody hit me with everything they got. Like they hit me with 10 swords at the same time. Boom, and it just knocked me down, bro. It didn't knock me down, like I was still moving around and stuff, but my skin felt funny. And y'all know I don't never really get on here and talk about me being attacked because the attack's so weak it don't bother me. But this attack hit me hard, bro. It killed me. It was like when the last dagger went in me, I heard something inside me say, you down. I ain't lying. It was like somebody was stabbing me, bro. I'm like, seriously. Somebody was stabbing me. And I can feel it, but I'm still trying to move throughout my day and get my day done and go on. But somebody was stabbing me. And I heard my father say, work through the weak spell. And I tried my best to do that, but they were hitting me hard. Cause like I said, when these spells work to this degree, you either a soul tribe or you either a family member. There's something about the genes, something. But anyway, it was like, it's like I could see myself, I'm moving around, but I could see myself getting hit by these daggers. And it's like by the 9th and 10th dagger, I see me fall and hit the ground like a boxer and say, you down. just like that. Something like, you damn. And I started venting and pouting after that. It was like I was on autopilot, manual mode. I guess I probably was. That's how death feels for me too. Like, I done had an experience like you die in the inside first before it reached the flesh or something like that. Somebody hit me with all they had, y'all. And it's sad, bro. I know who it is. I ain't gonna say your name, y'all. I can't believe you. Like, I thought you was trying to change. You still over there doing the same thing, acting like you tough and hard, just trying to fit in with the wrong crowd. You on the wrong side of the field and everything. You running the ball for the wrong team and everything. You ain't gonna win like that, y'all. You gotta clean up and elevate and get yourself together. Y'all, like my Liam said, she actually my twin, but I don't like saying that online because people stalking us too bad. But she across the world. We ain't had no contact. We don't even deal with each other like that. But like she said something. We can share energy though. That's cool though. We can share energy all the way. Like never contacted with each other. I think that's cool as hell, bro. That's why I be telling folks everybody need to go see their twin flame, find them. Because when you find them, you can do stuff with each other telepathically. You know what I'm saying? And it's a beautiful thing. But she told everybody, she said a lot of people don't want to hear about magic. She wrote a book about it, I think. Y'all better go get that book. I can't afford it. I'm gonna buy one when I get my money though. That's one of the first books I'm gonna buy. But I can tell by her experiences. She a big dog, so she can't really get in depth with that, I don't think. But I can tell by what she be saying in her little lecture, she really have went through it. And she telling everybody, she did one lecture where she telling everybody, y'all wasn't hearing about magic, but y'all finna start hearing about magic. I agree. I totally agree. Y'all finna start hearing a lot about magic because too many people doing it, bro. That's what been killing us. Somebody, like I didn't know nothing about none of this till 2020. And I asked my father the last time I had my near-death experience, I said, why I keep losing, bro? I been helping everybody and this and that. He said, basically, long story short, somebody keep killing you spiritually first, and you just automatically dying in the physical. You get what I'm saying? Somebody got conduits on their side, on their team. And when they wanted me, they just killed me in the spiritual department. And only the best way I can explain that and let y'all know how that probably could possibly work. The most simplest way to explain it would be like descending, making you descend. Like, let's say you lose your job or something, you lose your wife or your husband, and one of your friends say, you know what, you can try this. And they don't mean no harm, they just own it, you know. They are programmed. You try this, it get rid of my pain. It get rid of my pain. Boom. You tried and it did more than got rid of your pain. It took you to a whole nother lane. Well, what you don't realize is your ancestors, you just drop ranking. Now they can kill you. Now they can torture you. Now they can rob you. Now they can get away with injustice on you. That's the best way I can explain it. She nailed it though. Y'all need to go get her book, man. I don't want to say her name on her, gonna be stopped too much. But she a little sexy lady, got a little white book with her sexy face on it. Go get it, y'all. Sexy thing. I be looking at some women though. I be owning women. Sometimes you gotta cipher through them, bro, because you never know what the hell you done got on your site. They done crept up on your site. You think they one thing, they're a whole different thing. You gotta watch it out there, bro. Y'all got too much going on out there, bro. I swear to God. Y'all got too much going on out there, bro. Shh. My God. That's why I thank God I'm celibate. And I hold it in my lane. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. See, I gotta get me somebody. Eventually, I'm gonna have to get me. I'm gonna have to get me somebody. I gotta ask them some questions about something. And only a good woman gonna be able to answer these questions. But I gotta talk to somebody, y'all. I got some questions I gotta ask. But yeah, I've been hearing in the Astro, bro. They getting down. Like everybody who did something to anybody, they catching up. It's like justice went dormant. The only thing I can think of with that situation is, let's say justice was in a vessel, like some say about me. Let's say justice is in a vessel, and somebody made justice descend to dormant mode. Everybody said, we got him. You know, the main person, like, they probably couldn't kill him or nothing, you know. They had to put his ass to sleep, so he was on drugs. He probably was drunk, whatever it was. Because for a whole 25 years, nobody got no, it was in total injustice. You know what? I'll tell y'all something. I didn't even think about that. For a whole 25 years, I was on the street. And for a whole 25 years, it was injustice. I ain't saying that. I'm just saying. That shit kind of makes sense, though. But I ain't talking about me, though. I'm just saying it's crazy how that worked out. But yeah, for a whole 25 years, I was on the street. For a whole 25 years. Wow. Because I know for a fact, Moon, Sun, all of them got vessels out here. And the sad part is, the scary part is that my people think it's a joke. But we the only nationality think it's a joke. This is what's keeping us in bondage. This kind of attitude, this way of thinking. Okay, just like you can breathe air, you can't see it, you can't touch it, but you know it's there. That's the same way these energies are. But these people know where they at and where they reside at, where their vessels at. So it's like you get their vessels to vibrate real low. So where you gonna go to find these vessels? You gonna go to the first man known man. You gonna go to the first man known to mankind. I mean, which would be a what? A black man, a man of color. You gonna go looking, right? I tell you this a long time ago. People who born and raised in the slums, if you was to go check your social security number and stuff like that, your genealogy, you probably royalty yourself. That's why they buried me, though. Y'all taking my stuff. I'm really talking to the people who buried me, because even if you look like me and you work for a group organization, you work for a cult, you work for the government, you work for anybody. If you look like me and you helping people, even if you're Uncle Tom, if you look like me and you helping people do stuff like this to your own people, y'all be ashamed of yourself. Because by this time now, out of everything I done spit, all this knowledge that I done spit, you think it's just but it's working. But it's real, though. There's a lot of truth in it. You know what I'm saying? Even the other nationality respect it. So what's wrong with you? Ain't nobody, you laughing at yourself. You need to go in the mirror when you hit the hee-hee-ha-ha. You need to go in the bathroom and look in the mirror, hee-hee-ha-ha at yourself. While you're doing the drugs, something got you on autopilot. You need to figure out how to get out of that, see your heart. Know what you need to do from now on. You just look in the mirror and just laugh at yourself. I would if I was you. But it's like somebody, like the moon got a vessel, the sun got a vessel, like real, y'all, this is real. And they know this. It's a higher, it's some people know this. Know where they live and everything. How else can you explain the injustice? I'm telling you, I growed up with my grandpa. I got out here early doing stuff. And I seen people get blessed. I seen people get blissfulness. I seen people get miracles. And I seen them come constantly. Then all of a sudden it just stopped. It just stopped like somebody kidnapped justice. And now it's back. And it's like justice catching up. It's like everything, all the injustice that was going on in the past. Look around the world and look at how many people stuck in these boxes and stuff. I know y'all got your little people in here playing a game and you got your disemboweled buckets and stuff going on, but it's something different about it this time. There's something off about it. There's a lot of people that's in these boxes, and these people comfortable in these boxes. Some just ain't woke up to it yet, but when they wake up, they gonna be comfortable in the boxes. Like this stuff is deep. There's something going on. I'm glad too, cause it was so much injustice. I watched it with my own eyes. It was so many people getting hurt, getting destroyed, going to prison for no reason, and then the people who could have helped them got out of prison. The great lawyers, the great judges and stuff, they were lied to about the people. It was gang stalking, and that even the judge and the lawyers turned on the people. I saw this movie with this celebrity. This is a great celebrity. I ain't gonna say his name on it. But that movie, this cop needed this guy to help him lock up. It was an old movie, an old cop movie. And he went to the prison and got this dude out. He had some money trap. The cop, him and the cop did something together and got some money together. So the cop, he owed the cop a favor for hiding the money or whatever. And the damn cop, I done lost it now. Can't remember. I can't even remember. It was him. I felt him when he kicked in. Man, ain't nobody gonna say your name. It was his ass. Ain't nobody gonna say your name, dude. He probably didn't want me to say it, period, though. It probably would have gave up who it was. Okay, I get it. Alright. But anyway. But like I said, there's a lot of injustice going on, and it's gonna be some justice, y'all. I'm gonna tell you something else. Diddy was just an example. Diddy was just a warning.